Game has been amazing. 5-4 Red Sox after 2. All kinds of happenings here. As we move to the third inning, Will Flemming has the play-by-play with 2 very special guests.
I would say Matt Damon and Casey Affleck here to talk about their new movie. Is Juan Soto to lead it off. Fellas, what's going on?
How you doing?
Well, what a game already.
This is unbelievable.
You guys set the tone with your batting practice.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I think they're making up for our batting
Yeah, they're making up for our batting practice.
Soto takes strike 1 from Cutter. You guys took some hacks, and, man, they were launching off Crawford early, but the Red Sox responded.
They sure did. Yeah,
they're
did.
kind of a battle-back team this year, aren't they?
It's been really fun. The 0-1 pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1 to Juan Soto.
Matt, did you take batting practice before the '99 All-Star game here?
I did, yeah. I used to be able to hit the wall.
Well,
I didn't see enough pitches today, to be fair.
That's when you were Jason Bourne. Here's a pitch that misses outside a splitter, and it's 2-1. What was that? You guys are, you're in the public eye. You're seen by millions and millions of people. Do you get nervous doing stuff like that?
It's funny. We were laughing about it because I've never been more self-conscious throwing a ball. Like it's like if you think about walking upstairs, you're going to fall over. It was one of those things. I was thinking while I was throwing about throwing. It was just I did it entirely the wrong way.
I wasn't worried at all until I got out there. And suddenly it just seemed like the guy was 90 feet away and the glove was moving.
Totally. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Juan Soto. Sox lead the Yankees 5-4. Matt Damon and Casey Affleck with us to promote their new film. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Soto is rung up. More nervous first pitch or Academy Award speech?
First pitch by a mile.
I can't remember the Academy Award speech, so I can't really tell you.
Is that right? You're just kind of in one of those blackout moments?
Yeah, totally.
Here is Aaron Judge. I like him to black out right here. He's got 900 feet of home runs the last couple days.
Pitch around him.
He is the guy to avoid. Cutter. Into the wind, he throws, and Judge lines one past the dive of Rafaela into left field. And that's a base hit. So tell us about the Instigators. We've all seen the trailer. It's going to come out in some theaters August 2nd, Apple TV Plus August 9th. Seems like a really fun script.
It is. It's a lot of fun. That's basically what we were trying to make, is just a really fun, entertaining movie, and that's what we got. So it's pretty quick. It's 90 minutes. It's a lot of laughs, and hopefully people will dig it.
You guys pull off a heist with a corrupt politician?
Yeah, they're the last 2 guys you'd want on a heist. It's like the opposite of Ocean's 11. It's like they have a plan, it's not very good, and it doesn't go well. But
we pull in a third guy who's on the grounds crew here at Fenway. So we shot a scene here at Fenway.
We did, yeah.
And he wasn't any good either.
Here's Austin Wells. He hits a chopper to the right side. Dom looks to second, but will take it to first. Judge is in there safely. There are 2 down. Both of you guys are at this stage in your career, which must be really fun, where you kind of get to choose your own projects. Isn't that exactly where you want to be? You just do what you want.
Well, maybe not so much. Nobody's giving me any comedies to do. I had to go out and find one. So.
Casey wrote this with Chuck McLean, who's another Boston guy, a great writer, and so Casey really created this one out of thin air.
Was most of it shot in Illinois?
No, most of it's shot here in New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 down. Here's Glaber. Torres, he takes a little bit outside, ball 1.
Is Judge a lock for the AL MVP?
Right now he is, but he has to stay healthy. I think Jose Ramirez is a great candidate with Cleveland.
Gunnar Henderson
of the Orioles, although they've been slipping lately.
1-0 is a little bit outside to Glaber, who's had so many big hits here at Fenway.
We have a lot of celebrities that say they're Red Sox fans, but these 2 guys are genuine, because they've been around for years with the Red Sox.
A long time. Casey used to sell sausages outside the ballpark when he was, I'm sure illegally. You were probably too young to do it.
It was child labor. Yeah, I was in 8th grade, freshman, little kid out there selling sausages and hot dogs.
Where were you, behind the wall? Or?
I was right in front of the Cask and Flagon.
Oh, yeah. Good spot.
I heard you say you...
all the people coming over the bridge, the David Ortiz Bridge now, stopped
to
get the sausage.
Those are in the Lee Smith days. He used to come out after the game and go into the Cask and Flagon.
Really?
Yeah.
And stop for a sausage? He was a big guy.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy.
Very sweet guy.
2-2 good splitter to Glaber Torres. I heard you say, Casey, that you had your first kid in 04 and then the next in 07. You had a good thing going with babies and the Red Sox winning.
Yeah, I know. The streak ended there for me and the Sox and my kids. But I just found out today my greatest baseball achievement is that I coached a kid when he was 12 years old.
2-2's a ground ball to first. Dom Smith has it at his belt buckle flip underhand. Go ahead, Casey.
And he got drafted. He just got drafted to the Pirates, 31st pick overall. And I had him when he was 12 years old.
Taught him everything he knew.
Everything.
Mind if we have you guys for one more half inning while the Red Sox hit? Can we have you for half more inning?
Sure, yeah.
We'll come back for the Red Sox leading 5-4. Matt and Casey back with us in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network. 5-4 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the third. Stroman back to the mound. Casey Affleck has Joe Castig laughing. Matt Damon with us too. Joe Castig just went into the National Baseball Hall of Fame a week ago. He was the only broadcaster inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame this season, and our first time on air with us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What an honor.
Well,
that's wonderful.
what a
What
blessing.
year did you start?
Here in 1983, Cal Yastrzemski's last year.
Yep. I remember that.
And it was a lot of fun to be with you as that one season.
Tyler O'Neill, the hitter, takes
Things
a
have
little
changed,
outside.
huh?
4 world championships in 15 years. The ring's too big to wear tonight.
These guys, as Joe said, are just great Red Sox fans, as O'Neill takes outside ball too. What's that been like for the two of you? You know, this team you loved and lived and died with, this new era of sort of success. What's it been like to live through that?
It's wonderful. It's disorienting in a wonderful way. But, you know, even I was out for the last game against the Dodgers in 18, and I just, the ninth inning, when they brought Chris Sale out, it was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen. And Ben and I were there watching, and we go, oh, my God, they're going to do it again.
Here's a smash to third. You know, there are a lot of people who think Chris basically just got himself up. Like Alex did not pick up the phone. People think Sale just said, I'm getting the last 3 outs of this game.
There was they didn't have a chance. It was just, I was like, this is the filthiest thing I've ever seen.
And so great that they struck out Machado to end that World Series.
The whole thing. Yeah, it was great.
Tyler O'Neill waits for 3-1, and he takes ball 4 up and away.
This is the 20th anniversary of the championship in 04, ending the 86-year drought. Were you filming in Europe or something at that time?
I was shooting a movie when we went on the Casey and I went together to game. You thought it was game 3. I think it was game 2 in Yankee Stadium. We got booed, and we were wearing our Red Sox hats, and they beat us, pretty soundly, and obviously went up 3-0 before we came up here. I was shooting a movie called Syriana, and I was in Geneva when they went on their run, and I would stay up every night because it's a 6-hour time difference, and I would watch in those days on this little 1.5-inch thing that hopped on my computer. It just jumped and watched
20 years ago,
and watched the ball games, and
felt like a miracle.
It felt like a miracle.
0-1 is a ground ball to the right side. Torres has it to second for 1. Relay to first is in time. Double play. So they turn 2-4-6-3.
But I was lucky because George Clooney was the producer of the movie, and when we made it to the World Series, I was supposed to be working that next week, and I called George, and before I said anything, he said, "I already got you the week off because you can go home
Really?
and watch the games."
So were you in St. Louis?
No. I watched at home because by the time I landed during the first inning of the first game, and when we won that first game, that couch became the place that I had to watch every. So I watched from my couch in New York.
Well, it worked. They swept.
Yeah.
Connor Wong, the hitter, fouls one back on one. Matt Damon and Casey Affleck so generous with their time. Casey, how'd you have the idea to write this film?
Well, I really wanted to do a comedy, and I didn't think anyone else was going to let me do one. So I found my friend of mine, Chuck McLean, who's a great writer. He's from Boston, and he had a good idea, and we just dug in, and then we got Matt on, and he dug in. Then we got Doug Lyman on, and the director, and he made it even better. So it was a group effort.
1-1 is a soft chopper down the third baseline, foul and out of play. So did you enjoy it? It was the comedy aspect. Was it everything you hoped it would be to be in that kind of a film?
Yeah, it's fun. There are some times when you're trying to be fun and it's not so fun, and there's sometimes when you think you're really being funny and no one's laughing, so it can be a little disorienting. You have to tell yourself, that's all right, they're having a bad day, and just keep doing my jokes.
Did you really make Matt audition hard, like a lot of different casting calls for him to earn the part?
He put me through the paces.
It to everyone else in town. And then
1-2 to Wong with 2 down. The pitch is a little bit outside.
Love the Red Sox shirts with the Instigators, where the names go. Number 0.
Yeah, but no, we both are number 0. It was a nod to the characters we play in the movie.
Here's the 2-2, and that's a little bit low. How's the film industry changing? You know, you roll it out to some theaters, select theaters, and then it just starts streaming a week later. It's the new frontier, isn't it?
It is, and each movie's different, and each streaming service has a different strategy.
Ground ball into left field. There's a base hit for Wong.
So, and everyone's, you know, we're in the process of figuring it out, and but yeah, it's a really kind of disruptive time, and I think it's only going to get weirder.
How often in your life do you have people come up to you and say, "How about them apples"?
I mean, probably 30 times tonight. Just walking through the crowd.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you ever answer?
Huh? No, I love it's really nice that people still, you know, it's almost 30 years.
Hamilton grounds one to second, should end the inning. Torres has it. He throws to first. Thanks so much, guys. That was a real treat for us to have you on, and we'll check out the film.
Thank you, guys. This was great.
Can't wait to see it.
Hey, congratulations again, Joe.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Casey and Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
5-4 Sox after 3 on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.